Hi there, I'm Josh, and this is Track Daily. Last spring, I bought this. It's a 2003 Chevy Corvette Z06. From the factory, it makes 405 horsepower, but this has some bolt-on upgrades and it's putting 435 horsepower to the wheels. It also has bucket seats, 6-point racing harnesses, and sticky track tires. Let's take it for a drive. I've owned sports cars for a really long time, but I've never driven one on the track. And I didn't even really know that that was something that you could do. In Europe, you know, kids are exposed to karting a lot more, I think. And here in America, we do have karting, but it's not really ubiquitous. And we do have a lot of different kinds of racing. We've got drag racing, drifting, oval racing, dirt track racing, motocross, road course racing. Everything you can think of, pretty much, we have it, but it's more of a niche thing, and the chances that you're going to get exposed to it as a kid and kind of get into it when you're young are slim. So here I was with a sports car, but no place to really drive it fast. And that's when I found out about HPDE, or High Performance Driver Education. And specifically, I found out about SCCA's Track Night in America events. And they're really meant to be an introduction to driving on the track for people like me. The format is basically on a weekday afternoon. So after work, you cut out work a little bit early. It costs about $150. You take your street car and you bring a helmet, or you can usually rent one at the location, and you get to go out on the track for 3 20-minute sessions. So you get just about an hour of track time for that $150, which is a pretty good deal, because you find when you're out on the track for an hour, it wears you out. But yeah, you know, I found out about Track Night in America and I decided to do it. So I took this car to the track, and I had never driven on the track before. And of course, what you realize pretty quickly is that even though maybe you're used to accelerating fast from a stoplight, or maybe even, you know, driving some mountain roads, you are always, or at least I am, always trying to kind of keep it within safe and relatively legal limits. And so you realize I've never really braked really hard. I've never really cornered to the absolute limit of grip. And so I was scared. You know, I was scared that I would crash the car or hurt myself, but I was also scared that I wasn't going to be good at it. And I think even a part of me was scared that I wasn't going to like it. And that was scary because I've loved cars for so long, and it would have been devastating to find out that I don't really like using a sports car for its intended purpose on a racetrack. So I got out there and I was scared, and I was very slow at first, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. This is Atlanta Motorsports Park, also known as AMP. They have an amazing kart track here, but they also have this 2-mile road course, which was designed by Herman Tilke. Tilke has designed several F1 tracks, including Bahrain, Sepang, and Circuit of the Americas. I live 25 minutes away, and for an auto enthusiast, that's like having a playground in your backyard. After I did a handful of driving events here at AMP, an opportunity popped up that would have been beyond my wildest dreams even a year before. I got a chance to participate in a Champ Car race here at AMP. Champ Car is a budget endurance racing series, and you don't need any experience to join. And it was an absolute blast. 6 months after getting out on the track for the very first time, there I was driving a race car in a race against other drivers. I might have been the slowest guy out on the track, but I was a real, actual race car driver, and it didn't cost that much. That race was about a year ago. And about a week before the race, my team and I came out here to AMP for a practice day, and we pretty much had the track to ourselves. And it was just the best time. And I remember saying, I wish every day was a track day. Fast forward a few months and coronavirus hit. The world got really crazy. Most of the track events in the spring got canceled. And I had a lot of downtime. And a thought came to me during that time, the idea of Track Daily, which is really a play on words because it's about a daily driver that you can take to the track and trying to find the balance between something that's streetable and something that's track prepped. But it's also about getting out on the track every day, or at least as often as you can, because the only way to really get good as a driver is to actually drive. This YouTube channel is my personal project that's really about documenting my journey to become a better driver and a better mechanic. And it's also about inspiring other auto enthusiasts who are maybe in the same position that I was a couple of years ago, where you love cars but you've never been out on the track. I would love to inspire somebody to get out on the track. It's going to be a big challenge for me. There's going to be a lot of learning, and that involves making a lot of mistakes. But I'm excited to bring you along for the ride, and I hope you'll come along with me. All right, we're back in the garage. I do have some news to share, and that is that while this Z06 is really an amazing vehicle, I've decided it's not my ideal track daily. That means that the Corvette has got to go, and it also means that I have lined up a replacement. I will be sharing that with you on the next episode, which reminds me, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button so you can come along for the ride. I'll see you next time.